I'm now going to continue my video series on memory with the history of the Payday candy bar. Now, there are a couple of hyperlinks down here in the description below. I know there's more than one, but there's a good reason for that. So just read them and see them for yourself. Okay. Now, let's first imagine that the Hollywood sign is in Minnesota. What sign am I referring to? Well, you can see that hyperlink down here in the description below. Now, imagine a factory sitting next to this sign. Okay? Let me say that again. We've got a picture in our head, a factory which is sitting next to the Hollywood sign. Okay? This factory produces macaroni-shaped chocolate candy. Imagine that. Macaroni-shaped chocolate candy. That looks interesting. I'm sure somebody's going to market that one of these days, if they haven't already. The guy who owns the factory, and if I mispronounce this, I apologize in advance, is F.A. Martocchio. And I believe that is an Italian name. F.A. Martocchio. If I've mispronounced that, I'm sorry. How will we remember this particular name? Okay, just imagine that he owns a cocoa-dusted supermarket. See what I mean? Now, one of the machines in Mr. Marto, and I believe it probably, just thinking back to my Italian, probably it should be Martocchio. Maybe it's Martocchio. And again, if I've mispronounced that, I'm sorry. Just imagine that one of the machines in this guy's factory is malfunctioning. So he buys another factory, I mean a literal whole nother factory, just to acquire the one machine that he actually needs. Well, this particular factory that he buys was once a candy-making factory. Now, two people own the factory that Mr. Marto... Maybe it's Martocchio, I don't know. Hopefully somebody else can help me out on this, okay? So two people own the factory that this particular guy bought, okay? The first person is prattling like a fool. The other person is singing in a loft, okay? Now, Mr. Martocchio, I'm going to say Martocchio because I'm just pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Okay, now this guy is arrested. And not him, I'm sorry, not him he's arrested. His macaroni is arrested, okay? And that's because it's misbranded as noodles. So it's not the guy that's arrested, it's the macaroni that he's making that's arrested. Okay, and you can see a hyperlink to that down here in the description below. After the macaroni is released from jail, a couple of this guy's employees decided to create the Payday candy bar. They didn't know what to call the thing at first. So imagine that they're suddenly now holding paychecks in their hands. And that's why they decided to name the candy bar the way they did. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you guys very much for being so patient with me on this particular video. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that guy's name wrong, and I'm sure I'm going to get flagged for it. Please do if you want to. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I will tell you more in a in a brand new video. Whenever I get to it, I will tell you more stuff in a brand new video in the not so distant future, so I would like for you to stay tuned.